Radio Raheem with Showtime, Sean Porter.
Yeah.
I saw you up there, and of course, no fighter likes to lose.
Yeah.
But you guys seemed more upset than even about the loss. Were you upset about your performance?
No, at the end, it was ugly at the end. I took a lot of clean shots at the end that I shouldn't have been taking, and that's what I said. That's why my dad stepped up on the apron, because he saw that I wasn't operating the way I needed to operate.
And I'm not sure if you know, I mean, the judges had Crawford ahead, but I was sitting ringside with my colleagues and some fans. A lot of people had you ahead before the stoppage round. Did it feel like you were doing well in the fight?
That's usually how my fights go, right?
Yeah, that's true.
I can't tell you whether or not I was ahead. I felt like we were right there in the thick of things. You know what I mean? And there was a storm that I needed to weather right there. And I think for the first time I didn't really, step up and handle it the way I needed to.
I've seen a lot of fighters at a stage in their career right after a fight announce their retirement.
Mm-hmm.
It's known that that's probably the worst time to make a decision like that.
Yeah.
Was that decision actually made on the spot here tonight?
No. The decision was made a long time ago. I knew that Terence Crawford was going to be my last fight. And, I intended to give it all I had going into the ring. And, I did not expect it to end this way at all. So,
Lastly, you're one of the few fighters who have had a career outside the ring during your career.
Yeah.
And your dad said he didn't feel like training went as well as he had liked, and the commitment. Do you believe that anything might have played a role in you just being too busy and having other jobs besides boxing?
You know what? To be honest with you, man, and I probably it would take all day, but this is a hard game, and I've played this game as hard as I could play it. You know what I mean? So, unfortunately, with this being the last one, it was like I was trying to reserve everything for the ring. Mm-hmm. So there were moments where he wanted me to go harder in the gym, and I'm like, I'm giving it all on fight night, so I'm not gonna give it all right now. You know what I mean? So. Whether or not that backfired on me, I really don't know if it did or not. So.
Is there any chance you go home, think about this, reconsider, maybe go in that ring one more time?
No.
If I could, before I let you go, just let you remember the Buffalo Bills. Went to the Super Bowl 4 times.
Yeah.
And people don't regard them as
the
greatest football team, but they are, because they did that and fought hard every time. And you went there and fought hard every time, lost some very, very close fights.
It's a cool analogy right there, man.
And I just want to make sure that you know that you need to be proud of your career, and we're proud of the performance you put on tonight and every night.
Thank you, man.
And if this is the last time, I really appreciate every single moment with you and getting this last interview with Showtime, Sean Porter.